Hello guys and girls, what's up? My name is Amazing Slash Music. Welcome back to more Dream Daddy. We are so never going to turn our notifications off on our phone. We're just going to get interrupted by it every single time we start streaming. That's okay. But we are going to knock out a good fucking chunk of this game. I'm determined. I'm determined. Let's continue. Get on to Facebook. Dad book. Keep doing that as well. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do. Just because I hate it's got so fucking much. We're going to jump straight into Bran. Because... Yes, daddy. Yes, daddy. Indeed. We need to knock Bran out of the park here. And not in a successful date way. I mean, we need to literally get a baseball bat and hit him and get him as far away from me as possible. He's a big guy. It may be tough. I'm a skinny dad. Okay? Why is there so much, like, fanboying over Bran? He only sees people as competition. He scouts out people. He makes them feel inferior. And I don't like that. Although the mini-golf mini-game with him was pretty fun. That was probably the most fun so far. I'll give him that. I'll give you that, Bran. You also have a cute dog. You have a cute dog, Bran. Of course you do. You probably have the best dog in the cul-de-sac, don't you, Bran? Don't you? Oh. The only acceptable time and place to... Fuck. All the time. Oh, fuck. I just remember we have to go fishing. I'm haunted by fishing since playing this game. Haunted. He's a big boy. I wouldn't exactly call him thick. I think he's a bit beyond thick. Maybe a little bit thick in the head. We can do that, can't we? We can say that. I don't want to be his bitch. I hate him so much. But we have to go fishing tomorrow. Are you in or out? Ooh, I have a message from Brian. Oh no, I've been dreading this day. You and me both, John Cena. You and me both. Accidentally boasted about my abilities as a fisherman to Bran, and now he's challenging me to another dad-off. I've been doing my fishing research online, and I'm nowhere close to being an expert. Still though, I have to accept. Because he can't keep making me look like a bitch boy. I type back to Bran. Sounds great. Super excited to catch all those fish. Make sure your mower is in good working order because you're gonna be all over my lawn this weekend. I do actually hope there's a fishing minigame. Like, I'm not gonna lie, in every game where there's a fishing minigame, that's where I spend the majority of my time. Actual fishing games or actual fishing, get away from me. Like, Sega Bass Fishing, fuck off. But, fishing in Animal Crossing, hell, all over that shit. Give me, inject it directly into my veins. You saw someone who looked like Bran today? Well, I hope you beat the shit out of him. Because he deserves it. That'll show him. Bran responds back, letting me know that tomorrow he'll pick us up at an hour I had previously forgotten existed. Man, that's gonna be a rough start. Amanda comes into the room from the kitchen, eating a cheese stick by biting it off piece by piece like some kind of monster. What's a cheese stick? What's a cheese stick? Is it like a breadstick that's cheesy, or is it like one of those stringy cheese things? You Americans, you have cheese in a can. I don't know what you guys are playing at over there. I didn't raise you like that. What? It's called... Oh, it is string cheese, that is what you're talking about. Okay, we have that here. Sorry, I take it back, America. I take it back. It's called string cheese, not chompy cheese for a reason, Amanda. Did you just call me in here to criticize my controversial cheese string eating technique or what? No, Amanda, we have to go fishing tomorrow. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a fishing minigame in Sonic Adventure 1. I might have repressed that from my memory. That whole game is just a flaming garbage can, by the way. Fight me. Anybody who disagrees, fight me. Yes, you should beat up a random stranger on your train going to school. That's exactly what you should do. Disclaimer, I do not endorse random acts of violence. Well, we have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog. How did I become a master of fishing overnight? You went fishing in the Girl Scouts, didn't you? No, my stint in the Scouts was brief and purely transactional. Thought I could get free cookies, but I didn't know that I had to, like, be outside and tie knots and stuff. But I have to be Brian. Oh. I did tell you, you should have got... If you follow me, you get an alert that I'm streaming, so, you know, your fault. Dad, let me tell you a story. Oh, you'll be so excited, by the way. It's Brian, everybody's favorite, like, everybody's favorite in chat, and the person I hate the most. Do not say I'm doing the big boy. I am doing no such thing. Dad, let me tell you a story. Do you remember last summer how I applied for a job at the coffee shop across town? Give me a refresher. During the interview, they asked me if I knew how to work an espresso machine, and I really wanted the job, so I lied and I said yes. On that first morning, there was a line out the door, and within half an hour, I severely burnt my hand. And they told me to go home and never come back. I still have a scar from that. I still say, lie through your teeth, by the way, on your CV, in your interview. Lie. That's the only way I have gotten any jobs in my life. By lying profusely through my teeth. And I'll tell you something for an absolute fact. About 90% of your peers do the same. So, don't think it's controversial. Do it. It's the only way to get your foot in the door these days for any sort of fucking job. Anyway. Of course I remember, what does that have to do with fishing? The burn is a metaphor, Dad. I don't get it. You can lead a horse to water. What do horses have to do with fish and burns? Huh? Dad, please. I don't get your obsession with competing against Brian. You never lied saying I don't know that, but I love to learn how to is a much better option. Actually, no, it isn't. Because I've done that before and I have not got an interview. See, you have like actual technical experience where the majority of people trying to get into a fresh new field for the first time do not. Don't lie, just blend the truth. Just near breaking point. I still say lie through your teeth. I know you've worked for the biggest companies in the world, yes, but you have like years and years of experience. What about little fucking Timmy? Little Timmy in my chat. Light Warrior, for the purposes of this conversation, your name is now Timmy. Light Warrior. What is little Timmy going to do? See? You don't have an answer for that. You wouldn't understand this is that thing. Please try explaining it to me. Okay, Brian's just a complete fucking wanker. Amanda, you don't get it. He just thinks that there's that he's so much better than me, and he purposefully reminds me of that whenever he can. That's why I hate his guts. It's like he has to one-up me. I have to beat him in his own game. Is that what you think is happening here? No, Amanda. Okay, I know that's what's happening now. Child, get the whip. Say, no, just lie. Just lie. Stop giving like nice fucking advice in the chat. Listen to me. I am your mama. You're little Timmy because you're 18. You're like a little small tiny child. To all of us big grown-ups. So yes, you are little Timmy. I'm sorry, that's just how it goes. You get picked on, you're the youngest here. Alright, Pops, we should both be getting some sleep. See you in the morning. Night, Panda. I brush my teeth and throw on some pajamas. I climb into bed, set my alarm, and close my eyes. Okay, sleep. I am wide awake. Hashtag relatable. I can't help but think about the last time I went fishing, hoping that there's something I can glean from it to give me an edge over Brian. I was about 9 years old. My dad woke me up at 1 in the morning and told me to... Oh, woke me up one morning, sorry, not 1 in the morning. My dad woke me up at 1 in the morning. I ran away from home. Fuck that shit. And told me to get dressed and meet him downstairs. It was still dark out. I had no idea what was going on, but before we knew it. We were both alone on a freezing cold lake. I had to sit there for hours while it got hot and muggy, the earth thick with bugs. I picked at mosquito bites while my dad sat in stony silence, fishing pole in one hand and beer in the other. We didn't catch anything. On the drive home, my father bought me a pack of cigarettes and didn't say a thing. What? He wanted him to be a man. That didn't help, and I think I have some repressed sadness about my father. I'll deal with that later. Ow, my eyes. Ow. Pretty art, though. Pretty colours. That's probably going to be the only fucking plus side to this. I don't like that noise in the background, by the way. It's ominous. Can you hear it? No, it's not my, like, gross PC noise. Catholic priest doesn't get near me because I'll shove a crucifix up their ass if they touch me in a bad way. Yep, you do that. You're little Timmy. You are delicious to priests. Because you're such a little child. I'm sitting on the boat in the middle of a body of water. Oh, is it all ominous because this is a nightmare? I can't see any land, but I know it's a lake. The water is placid and still. I'm holding a fishing pole. Wink. I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching fish right now. I cast my lure into the water and wait and wait and wait. My whole being is filled with hopelessness. Don't ew me. You know what I'm like. Don't ew. How many times have you been here? No, Placid Lake, not Lake Placid. There's a big difference. Duh. My whole being is filled with hopelessness as I watch the line disappear into the depths below. Used the wrong lure. I look up and see my father. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Just as he looked that one cold morning, disapproving. I'm panicking now. I pull the lure up and try to grab a different one, but all the lures in my tackle box are exactly the same. I look up to my father for guidance, but he's gone. I try casting again and I can't hold my footing. My boat tips over and I fall into the water, sinking further and further. I see the multitudes of fish that had been lying just below the surface, all swimming around me as if to taunt me. One fish swims up to me. He has Brian's eyes. What? What? You gotta use a neutral buoyancy lure if you're trying to catch trout, buddy. Ah! That surprised me. Yeah. I will one day take a picture of what my computer tower looks like. It looks like a transformer. It looks like it definitely could be. It looks like it could be one of Optimus Prime's, like, newborn children. Anyway, I jolt awake to the sound of my alarm. It's fishing day. Bran is actually giving me panic attacks and night terrors. This is your favorite? This is your favorite dad? Chat? That would explain the weird dream I groggily slip on clothes and get ready. I spot Amanda's door half open and see her still curled up in a mountain of blankets. Walking over to her bed, I give her a tiny kiss on the forehead. Fishing day, kiddo. No. Well, you gotta get up. I can't do this without you. Also, stop sleeping in your clothes. Amanda... How can people sleep in their clothes, by the way? How do you not, like, fucking hate your existence? How do you not sweat all over the show? I knew somebody who could fall asleep in jeans, and I cannot fathom how that person gets by in life. Jeans under a blanket. The mind fucking boggles. Amanda pulls her comforter over her head. I think comforter means duvet in Americanese, but I'm not 100% sure. Never. Amanda. I'll get up in a minute. Alright, Bran should be here in 20, so you better not go back to sleep. Amanda sticks her hand through the blanket to wave me away. I leave her room and make myself some coffee and another cup with myself a coffee and another cup with lots of cream and sugar for Amanda whenever she gets up. I want small marshmallows. I haven't had marshmallows in a bajillion years. See, it's 'cause you're tiny Timmy and you still eat marshmallows like a little tiny Timmy. Too adult for marshmallows now. How can you sleep in boots and jacket, like actually in your bed under a duvet? Because, ew, you need Jesus. Ew. Amanda eventually wanders in and chugs her coffee while I do word jumbles. I hear the doorbell ring. That must be Brian. Smile, everybody, it's Brian. Still rubbing our eyes, we walk outside to see Brian. Without his dog. What an inconsiderate cunt. He's decked out in fishing gear, dizzily. Dizzy's falling asleep next to him.
Early bird gets the worm, buddy.
You ready to fish?
I was born ready.
My eyes narrow in on Brian. It's a good day to die. Not to kill, to die. To wither inside. Hopping on, guys. Let's get this fishing party started. Yeah, its fishing gear does look like its regular gear, doesn't it? Once again, a little bit of a feeling in the art department. We need to use our imagination. Pretend like you're watching an Atari game. I walk over to the driver's side door and open up. Hey, Jay. How you doing? Yes, he did bring his dog. Okay. I don't want to say +1 point, because I hate you so much. Plus, not 2 points. I think that's fair. Brian's dog immediately hops into the driver's seat, wagging his tail furiously. Can I see your license, sir?
Maxwell, let John sit.
Maxwell obediently hops into the back to cuddle with Daisy, to get away from Brian, because both of them hate him. Amanda settles in next to Maxwell and Daisy and immediately falls asleep.
You ready for an adventure?
You do you, Jay. You do you. I want to ask, how do you know Atari? The flashback. Because I'm 10 times older than you, little Timmy. How do you know Atari? Do you know what a VHS is? Do you know what a cassette tape is? Holy shit, I have so many questions to ask. I'm ready for glory. I struggled to stay awake as we drive to the outskirts of town. Country music plays quietly from the radio as I watch trees pass by. Yes, you had an Atari. Yes, you're so cool. You're so retro. I had a ZX Spectrum. Do you know what a ZX Spectrum is? I bet you that'll really blow your mind. So where exactly are we headed?
It's about an hour north of here. Little spot I've been going to since I was a kid. My dad used to take me there all the time. I don't think anyone else knows about it.
I bet you 100% that it's the exact same place my dad used to take me to as well. What's betting?
I brought everything we need so we can catch some trout, have a nice little fire, and enjoy the nature.
My fishing pole's in the shop. I'm getting it tuned up. Do you maybe have an extra I could borrow?
But of course, it's probably not as nice as it sounds like yours is. My grammar is terrible, John.
Right. I'm digging a hole here. It's a web of lies. Maybe I shouldn't have promoted lying earlier so harshly in my chat. My parents show me what the 80s were like all the time. Ow. My parents were born in the 60s. Had those cameras you record with VHS tapes? Whoa! Whoa! Put that in the museum. Well, some lies bite you in the balls. Some do. A lot don't. I start... Why am I a terrible role model? I should not be a role model at all. If anybody looks up to me, again, you need Jesus. Or therapy. Or both combined. I have a camcorder rocking around here somewhere as well. I start out at the forest lining the highway, all that detailed forest. The sun is just barely over the horizons, scattering dusty pink light through the trees. All that pink light, look at it in all of its majesty. For a split second, I spot a deer grazing on the side of the road before it leaps back into a bush. Look at the deer go, guys! After a nice quiet drive, Brian eventually tells me to pull off the highway and onto a dirt road. The car bumps along until we reach a clearing that opens up to a magnificent lake. A camcorder. For the people with the benefit of not seeing chat right now, I was just asked what a camcorder is. I don't know how to react to it.
Well, here we are.
Okay, this doesn't look like the last thing. It still might be, though. I step out of the car and help Bran unload our gear as Maxwell runs around us barking. The kids wake up and wander to the shore where Daisy tries to teach Amanda how to skip rocks. I can't do that, by the way. I can't skip rocks at all. Everything just lands with a big fucking plunk. I have no idea how to do it. It's like voodoo witchcraft to me. How do you all skip rocks? I remember having a Walkman. I remember having like a Sony portable CD player as well. I was so cool. I was like one of the cool kids for having one of those bad boys. Bran and I carry the tackle boxes and cooler down to the edge of the lake where he has a canoe waiting. Great.
Great. It's still in one piece. Hold on. Let me help out with Maxwell.
I help Bran place a tiny dog-sized life vest onto Maxwell. Yeah, I don't know how you throw them so they skip off water. I don't know how to do it. I've tried throwing it sideways. I don't like actually throw it like arm over fist. I'm not a total blank. I try to do it like they do it in the movies, and it doesn't work for me. It's like, I think it's an X-Men like mutant power. At this point, I don't think it's actually a thing humans are capable of. I think y'all are mutants who can do it. Woof woof.
Alright, your turn.
Bran hands me a lime green life vest. Maybe if I fall in, you'll save me. Maybe if I fall in, you'll try to save me and drown. I can swim, thanks. No thanks. I can swim, thanks. I do not care. I said I wanted to get a good fucking rank with everybody. For Bran in particular, I take that back. I do not fucking care at all. At all. I know how to swim, Bran.
Suit yourself.
Bran turns to... Okay, am I actually going to fall out of the boat? And is this a thing that's going to happen? I bet you anything it is. Bran turns to Amanda and Daisy, who are still skipping rocks. Being mutant freaks. What? God damn it, what? What did I do?
You kids want to fish?
I'm good with just throwing walks. I'm good with throwing walks. I can throw a walk into water. I can do that. I think that would be pretty easy. Amanda hurls a rock into a pond with gusto. Who can't swim? Oh yeah, he said he couldn't swim before. I forgot. I can't swim really well, like. There will not be a rock skipping minigame. There will not. Yeah, take that, water.
Amanda, you're supposed to be skipping them.
Whoa.
Is that what we're doing?
Daisy, don't you want to fish?
No, Dad. Stop fucking forcing me to fish all the time. I hate fishing. I think catching fish is kind of inhumane.
We're gonna go explore in the woods we're gonna go explore in the woods and look for bugs and stuff.
Alright, be safe. Don't go too far.
The kids get murdered and kidnapped. Found by the twins. Sacrificed at an altar by the creepy twins. It's gonna happen. There is a lot of instances in this game where the fucking dads just leave their kids to do whatever the fuck. I'm not saying they're terrible, horrible parents. I'm just saying I might log a call with CPS. Just to check, you know. I'm not banging Bran in the lake. No. No banging of any kind. Bran puts the life vest around himself, and we throw all of our equipment into the canoe. Maxwell happily jumps in and takes his place, looking out over the front of the boat. I get into the canoe as Bran shoves off. Shove off, Bran! Go shove yourself. We paddle together to get ourselves in the middle of the lake. Now I am stuck. I'm stuck in the middle of the lake and I can't swim. I can't swim. Fuck. I want chocolate milk. Did somebody say chocolate milk? I want chocolate milk. No, I'm not going to skydive. Nothing provocative in any sense is going to happen with Bran. Every option I pick is going to be the one that he detests the most, and that's the way I like it. I'm hoping to get the worst rank that you can possibly get. That is my aim for this date. Most of freshwater fish usually feed at dusk or dawn, which is why I had to get you up so early. Yeah, I know, that's pretty common fisherman knowledge after all. Fisherman knowledge that I am knowledgeable about. Still a gambling man. Oh, I hate him. You know it. Let's see who can catch more fish. You can catch more than one? Sounds easy enough to me. What's on the line? Besides all the fish I'm going to catch, obviously. I was thinking something a little more high stakes than mowing the lawn. Custody of our children. I want to take Daisy away from you. You are unfit for service. I really hope there's a fishing minigame. I am going to be so disappointed because I've called minigames in the past that have never came to be. More than that, let's say if I win, I get your weed whacker. Am I really gonna make a weed whacking joke in the year 2018? Like Beavis and Butthead didn't do that 2 decades prior to me? Oh god. The Whackmaster 2000, that's a limited edition. But if you win, you get my pole saw. The Reach and Cut 3000. What's a pole saw? The cordless version? That's the one. Shit, the Reach and Cut 3000 is state of the art. My weed whacker is my prized possession, but there are those hard to reach branches at the back of the yard that have been begging for a pruning. Okay, so it's like a branch pruning device. Is that what it is? You're on anyway. We shake on it. I suddenly remember that I don't know how to fish. My foolish fatherly pride will one day be my undoing. You fish by putting your fucking fishing line with the fucking bait or whatevs in the water and then you wait. Is that not how fishing works? And then if you catch a fish, you reel it. If there's too much tug, you give it a bit more line, and then you just gently keep reeling it in until it is there. How'd you cast the line? Throw it! You throw it into the water. Surely, am I being mental? I don't know what a pole saw is, okay? I mocked you for not knowing what a camcorder is. Pole saw? No clue. I'm sorry for being a dick earlier about camcorders. I watch as Brian ties a lure and does some stuff I can't quite follow with his fishing pole. He casts into the lake. See, he just casually casted. He didn't do loads of fancy stuff. So, yeah. Oh boy, now I have to do that. I stare down at the tackle box and at the pole in my hand. Insult the fish. I'm trying to get the worst rank possible. Bran, the game of fishing is all about psychological warfare. Watch this. I look out onto the serene, undisturbed lake. Hey, fish! Whoa. Fuck you! Bran hates me, and I am loving life. I am loving life at the minute. I'm so glad I chose this. I'm so glad there was a character that I hated so overtly that I really did not care what my choices were, because it is super fun. I turn my attention to Bran. That'll show him. Now what? Perform fish mating call, tie a knot, or something. Meditate. Perform fish mating call. He hates me so much. Can he, like, end the date prematurely if I keep fucking him off like this? I hope. Push it to the limit, as the song goes. As you probably already know, fish also respond positively when tempted with the call of a potential mate. Observe! Gazing out into the lake, I prepare my call. Comfort lays these eggs, baby. Let me get that tail, you slimy fish. You got a hot pectoral fin. Comfort lays these eggs, baby. Okay, I'm officially uncomfortable. Why did he move over here suddenly? Why did he just jump over here? All part of the territory, Bran. I guarantee those fish are horned up and ready to get caught. Let's cast this sucker. I pull my rod back and launch the lure as hard as I can. I'm waiting on the fish minigame with tentative breath, trust me. It's not going to happen by the looks of it, though. It's just not going to happen. And the lure flies off of the line and sails far, far away, landing in the lake with a loud sploosh. Sorry, I judged the wind speed wrong. This cold air drives the pressure down.
Ha! Go ahead and take my pole.
I know it's... Did I not already take his pole? Because remember I said mine was at the pole shop? Getting, I don't know, rims on it? Fuck, I have no idea. I know it's hard switching to a new pole. You're not...
I know it's hard.
Fuck. Forever forgetting. Forever forgetting.
I know it's hard switching to a new pole you're not used to. I'll fix up another lure.
I'm so immature. Bren hands me his pole with a smile, and I just sit there feeling like an idiot. Don't feel like an idiot. You're doing brilliant, sweetie. You're doing brilliant, sweetie. Fishing minigame. Fishing minigame.
Fishing around here is easy. They group up. All you gotta do is line up 3 of the same species.
It's a match 3 minigame. It's a match 3 minigame. Need to match 3 of the same species. I can't tell which fish is which.
Catch that fish.
I can. I'm really good at these.
Whoops. Whoops.
No, I didn't mean it. There.
Nice man.
I know, I'm an expert. You're intimidated. It's understandable. I understand your frustration. Fuck, I can't tell the difference between those fucking greeny colored fish at all. I am perplexed by them. Oh my god. There. I don't know if I'm doing good or not. This is a problem. I don't know if I'm doing good. Fuck. Shit. Where? I can't. Oh. I swear I used to be good at Bejeweled, by the way. I was Bejeweled World Champion. I swear. Yes. I still have loads of time. I don't know why I'm panicking so much. There's loads of time. Is it giving me hints that I'm not seeing? BT dubs. There's one. Good. Those ones with like the red cast are like actually quite easy. Ooh, a double. Did you see? Did you see the double? Right around here seems to be doing me well, so I'll stick to around this area for now. Look, I'm getting 4 in a row and everything. I'm just too fucking expert for y'all bitches. Too expert. Keep believing me as I flounder like a fish, one would say. Oh fuck. I can't see any. Oh, there we go. Ah, fuck. Oh shit, I did too well. I did too well. I should have just sat here and waited for the timer to count down. Pew Pew is so fun, by the way. I know flounder is a fish. That was the joke. That was the joke. Yes. Fish also flounder. Wow, this is way tougher than I thought. I look over to Bren, who's smiling and obviously enjoying his time out here in the lake. I will crush him and his spirit. Suddenly the fishing pole jumps in my hand. I reflexively tug upwards. I think I got something big. The tip of the pole dips down repeatedly and the line starts to run. Reel it in. I finally get the fish right up next to the boat. It's a long, beautiful rainbow trout. My dad used to fish years ago, and all he would ever catch was rainbow trout. So I have terrible memories of eating nothing but rainbow trout for 2 weeks fucking straight. I remember the smell when the fish were being gutted. It haunts me to this day. Also remember my brother chasing me around with fish eyes, by the way. That was also a thing that completely fucking scarred me for life. Rainbow trout. No. I was so fucking put off by it because I had to eat it for such a long period of time that I could never taste it again. Also, all I'm hearing is dirty jokes when I'm reading this as well, don't worry. There's actually so much that I'm not even acknowledging them anymore. It's all yours. I know it's all mine, Brian. What the fuck? I leaned down and noticed that my hands are shaking with excitement. This fish is bigger than all the ones Brian's caught. The pole saw is mine. I called it. The entire canoe tips over with me. I find myself sinking into the lake. I should have taken a life vest. All of a sudden, I'm embraced under the water and pulled into Brian's arms. No! No! I'm fairly dragged. Just let me drown. I would rather drown. I'm fairly dragged upwards, sputtering water. All of our gear floats onto the surface. Maxwell doggy paddles around us in circles, having a great time. You alright? Does that count as one? Well, seeing as all of our fish are now swimming safely into the sea, I guess so. Brian laughs. Ha ha ha. Let's get you to shore. Brian and I flip the canoe back over and fill it with our now soaking wet gear. We row back to the shore with Maxwell in tow. No! What are you doing? I'm calling the police. Hello, 911. There's a man accosting me with his bare torso right now. I can't hack it. No, get away. Once we get to the beach, Maxwell darts off into the woods. Brian takes off his shirt for some fucking nefarious reason. Dots of lake water glisten in the sun across his strong back. Man, all that general contracting must have built this guy like an ox. I hope he doesn't notice me stirring. I'm not stirring because I fancy you, Brian. I'm stirring because I am just aghast at this behaviour. I've done everything to put you off me. Yeah, he did suddenly get less fat. I noticed that as well. Did you just say play with his mantis? Or mantits? I was like, mantis? What the fuck are you talking about? No, by the way, Cactus Banjay. For saying that I am incredibly disturbed. Yes, okay. I reluctantly take off my own shirt and toss it to Brian. Cover up, Brian! I suddenly wish I had done more sit-ups in my life, or any sit-ups at all, really. Another thing you've bested me in. Why am I saying stupid sexy Brian? I do not like Brian. You might as well fry that shirt up. Seems like it's the only lunch we'll have. The day's young. No, I want to go home. He's holding me hostage at this point. I want to go home. The day's young. We can fish from the shore. No. Once Brian gets the fire going, I sit and try to dry off my pants. Brian sets a couple of lures out on the water's edge. Why didn't we just do this before? We're probably going to have to put the kibosh. What's a kibosh? On the competition for now. What's a kibosh? Until another day. My stomach growls.
Okay.
You hungry? Yeah, for dick that isn't yours. Can I leave this fucking hell that you've entwined me in? Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine, Brian. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out a few granola bars.
Hey.
Yay, granola, yay, great granola.
I have a small child. I am flushed with snacks.
Brian, your child isn't small. I don't think this has been brought to your attention yet. All I could think of was the kebab as well. A shush kebab. Brian joins me by the fire and I accept the cargo short granola.
And now we're back to waiting.
I love this. This is my favourite activity. Where did the girls get off to? Shouldn't we be better parents right now?
I wouldn't worry about it too much. I am just an awful person. A terrible, horrible human being.
That's what I'm worried about. They're too smart and you're too horrible. They probably established a small rural government by this point and installed themselves as leaders. I take a look around at the sun cresting the tree line, casting the entire lake in a warm golden glow. I can't read, by the way. I know that you've been watching me do this for like quite a long time, but I always feel the need to just point out the fact that I cannot read. Is Amanda 18? I never really actually knew her age. She's still, like, in my legal guardianship. I think that was established at some point, so she might be under 18. Oh, no, or are you... I don't know how it works. Is drinking just up until you're 21 in America, or is it everything? I don't even know. The forest seems to be coming alive now. Birds chirp in the distance. Wow, nature is beautiful. A mosquito bites me. I slap my neck and curse. Nature sucks.
Here you go, bud.
Brian hands me a bottle of bug spray. I begrudgingly take it and douse myself. Ugh, I've always hated how this stuff smells.
Really? I've always kind of liked it. Reminds me of being outside.
Why are you always contrarian all the time? Everything I say you just have to disagree with? Is this a game? Is this a terrible mind game that you play with people? Maybe you and I have different sentiments on the outdoors. Maxwell comes bounding up to me, a huge stick in his mouth. He drops it at my feet and looks at me expectantly. Everything at 21? I don't want to be mean to the dog. The dog didn't do nothing. Dog's a good boy, he didn't do nothing. Throw the stick towards the woods. Fake I throw. Break the stick in half to assert your dominance. The dog didn't do nothing. Fake I throw. I don't want to, like... I don't want to bully the dog. I can't find it in my heart to do that. I wind up and pretend to throw the stick. Maxwell runs away for a second, then looks around confused. Brian and I laugh. I toss the stick to Maxwell for real, and he jumps up to catch it in his mouth.
It is a little messed up that we take advantage of dogs' inherent trust in humans for our own amusement.
Maxwell, get over here. I gotta make it up to you now. It's time for the pets. What's the plan? Rub that belly scratch behind the ear, but pats never fail. Scratch behind the ear. I think he would have liked all those, so I don't know what to do. I give Maxwell some nice little scratches behind his floppy ears. He responds in kind by licking my face.
He really likes you. Be careful. He's going to try to follow you home if you keep that up.
I hope so. He's the only good thing about you, Brian. I hope so. I scratch Maxwell's ears more intensely. I'm going to steal your dog, Brian. We both laugh, but I'm only kinda kidding. While I'm playing with Maxwell, fish begin routinely pulling on Brian's line. I watch Brian braaying. I keep saying braaying. Why? Effortlessly fill the fish. My tongue is so tired. Squeezing a bit of lemon on them and frying them in a cast iron pan. Before we know it, we have a feast fit for a couple of shirtless dudes. I wish you would put your shirt back on, especially in front of the kids. Especially. Amanda and Daisy emerge from the woods looking totally unscathed. Whoa, Dad Paw Patrol, I'm going to have to issue you both a citation and demand you put your shirts on. There are children present. I totally agree. Brian tosses me my now dry shirt. I pull it over my head, thankful that I will no longer be distracted by Brian and his pecs. Stop! Stop! Where have you guys been?
Studying entomology.
What's entomology? What?
We were playing with bugs.
I expected you guys to be more covered in, like, mud and stuff. Dizzy looks offended.
What do you take me for, a child?
She does not look like a young child. I'm just saying. Amanda puts a hand on Daisy's shoulder. She looks like a teenager.
Right.
She does. Am I being crazy? She looks just slightly younger than Amanda. We take a seat around the fire and Brian serves us all generous piles of fish on paper plates. It's absolutely delicious. Why does he have to be good at everything?
Fish tastes okay.
Daisy and Amanda both know furiously, mouthful of fish. Yeah, I'm sure too, like, children or child/teenager just absolutely adore fish. Fish just cooked here without any, like, herbs and spices whatsoever. I'm sure it is actually delicious. It's incredible. I've never had fish this good. Lies and slander. Yeah, it's great.
Old Harding family recipe.
Why are your pants wet?
Well, Amanda, we were out in the lake and then
I accidentally tipped over that boat. Don't worry, all of the gear flowed to the surface, so we didn't lose anything. Right, John?
Why are you covering for me? I was trying to put you off me as intently as possible. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. I can't believe he just covered for me. Gosh, he even out-mumbles me. It humbles me. He's trying to beat me at everything, including my world famous sense of humility. We finish our fish and end up playing catch with Maxwell for a little while before we decide to head out. After cleaning up camp, we pack up the station wagon and let Maxwell into the back seat. The poor pup falls asleep in a cuddle puddle with Amanda and Daisy. They've had a long day. Excuse me. I like tuna. You should, if you actually do like tuna. My throat is having none of it. My tonsils are still bad, by the way. But if you do like tuna, you will like tuna steaks as well. It tastes, it's just a bit less salty. Been an ordeal today, bud. Let me drive you home. I want to prove that I'm the most awake dad on the block, but yeah, I'm beat. I am so woke. Fine. As we drive away, I take one last look at the beach, the lake disappearing behind us, and smile. I rest my head against the window, and the low rumble of the dirt road beneath us lulls me into a peaceful sleep. Tuna steaks, yes. Tuna steaks.
Hey, sleepyhead.
I open my eyes and realize that I had dozed off in the car. I self-consciously wipe a bit of drool off my chin. Oh, hey, I was resting my eyes. Just in case we suddenly have to jump into any sort of conflict, so I'm super awake for it. I'm ready to fight. With my strong arms.
It's all good. You earned some rest, buddy. Thanks for coming out with us today. I had a lot of fun with you.
Thanks for inviting us. I also had fun, actually. I'm lying so hard to you.
Glad to hear it. Take it easy, yeah?
You too. Take it the easiest. Brian chuckles to himself as he unloads his car. Amanda and I get inside and immediately collapse onto the sofa. The couch. Long day. Yep. I was so close to that pole saw. Pole saw? Yeah, Brian and I were competing to see who could catch most fish and... Ugh, stop. Why'd you care so much? I don't. I don't. I'm furious right now that John actually likes Brian, and Brian was being nice to me even though I was such a complete dick. Tuna steaks do taste like the fucking tint. It's just much less fucking salty. They absolutely do. Manda Panda, just look at that guy. He so obviously got my number and he's rubbing it in my face. Ted, I love you, but you're kind of dumb sometimes. Dumb? Or clearly the superior dad? Where's the capital A's? Oh, this is what throws me off. Some things are really grammatically and incorrect and stuff all the time in this game. You know what? I don't have any energy required to properly unpack your weird fixation with asserting your masculinity. My masculinity. I'm drunk, Dad. I'm going to bed at night. Amanda slides off the couch and face down onto the floor. I am a tired slug. Amanda, that floor is disgusting. I don't care. Well, night, honey. Night, Pops. Tuna steak is not UK food. What the hell? America?
Not bad.
How did I get a B? Did my S+ rank completely outweigh all the fucking shit I did? Oh my god.
Welcome. You've got...
How fucking long? That took nearly an hour to do. Right, we need to do math. Yeah, but it's called a tuna steak. I'm not being crazy. A fillet of tuna is called a tuna steak. Yes. You're all making me sound like I'm actually insane. But anyway, we'll have to do math next. We'll have to. It's the law. Also, he's the closest to Brian. And then that means I only have Hugo and Joseph again to do. Oh, cool. Thank you. So, yeah. Let's do this, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Instead of Okay, just take a fucking breath. You're stumbling over every other word here. It's getting kind of ridiculous. Loosen the lips. Loosen the lips. You can definitely get tuna steaks. I watch this guy who like does like a cook show on YouTube. He is from like somewhere in the south of America, like Texas or whatever. And he bought tuna steaks to make a tuna roll, like a tuna fucking like baguette sort of thing. And he absolutely called it a tuna steak. You're making me feel like I'm crazy. Annie Hazel. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Too much talk of tuna right now. Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of her door. Father! Wanna go to the coffee spoon?
Yeah.
Oh, so you get called Cole once and now you're the Cole dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff? Amanda, are you gonna grab your laptop and your leather bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Like, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and my leather bound journal. Oh, remember that guy? Remember that guy that I forget the name of? Completely forget the name of. I remember complimenting his tummo. I complimented his stomach, his stummy. No tuna in the chat, please. I have had also enough tuna chat. Amanda, I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today, just a few people hanging around or reading books in cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face. Oh, it's Pablo! Of course, how could I forget Pablo? Hey, you're the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. I thought I said a brunch. I was like, you weren't with Craig? Amanda cast a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss? This is my daughter, Amanda. No tuna emoticons either. The person I'm father to and I'm very protective of. I'm honored to make your acquaintance. My name's Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay.
Dad.
An emoticon. Yeah. A piercing blow to my ego, though. Not one I will dissuade of my need to impress you. My need dad sets this tingle. I am overwhelmed with fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Reappropriate lines from Taken. Yes. Listen, Pablo. I have a very specific set of skills to, I can type pretty fast for people my age. So if you so much as harm a hair on my daughter's head, I'm coming for you at a comfortable 80-word per minute. After I'll practice a little. John. Matt comes out from the washing dishes. Tonight is not my night. It's not my night at all. I can only apologize so profusely. Imagine if I recorded an ebook, guys. Imagine if that was a thing that existed in the world. Oh, Jesus. Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five as fellow cool people do. I see you've met my newest employee. Shut up. At your service, although I'm only here until Vic and Phil starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put our first record. Alright, Pablo. Now what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folks of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage?
A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please.
A classic, and you? Americano football, decaf for cutie. Father John Misto. I'm not getting that reference. Decaf for cutie. A decaf for cutie, please, because I get it. Because I actually get it. Don't want too much caffeine. Decaf? Sounds like you're selling. I have a very early bedtime that I just can't miss. The Sound of Selling is a decaf for cutie song, which was the band that this was a pun off of. I cannot be held responsible when the grammar is this terrible. Which was the band this was a pun off of? Come Come on. So when I said it sounded like you were settling, I'm going to stop talking now. Coming right up. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him. He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy as the dude as he is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again. Hell yes. I'm actually gonna be... I can't stand myself anymore. The words coming out of my mouth they aren't here. You're so correct. They're just not here. I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple of hours and was going to go record shopping. Wanna come along? Absolutely! Need grammar school again. I didn't even go to grammar school. That isn't a thing here. Pablo brings us our drinks and Amanda buries herself on her laptop. I spent my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason he and I talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Which is true. I actually really liked Matt. He surprised me so much. It was so cool. Cool. I said ghoul though, which was good and cool together. Tonight's not my night. Not my night. Shiv did something completely different tonight. That didn't involve so much reading. I was really good at English as well. I was really good at English. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store.
Oh.
I did, yes, I did. Have you ever been here before? No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room and all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't that kind of outdated at this point?
Hey.
Yeah, I did major. I got a higher education fucking diploma. It was a major. Why'd you put that in fucking quotes? That's annoying. There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent. But really I think it's just nice to collect records. It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones. But there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love.
Hey, dude.
You didn't spell it wrong. You didn't. He's just being a dick for no reason. That's why he's like undermining my education for some reason. That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical forms as possible. Vinyl doesn't sound better than like digital at all. It doesn't. It just doesn't. Remember when we were kids and we would wait around the radio with a cassette tape so we could record our favorite songs? I remember that time. I remember that. That's you're like sitting in the top fucking 40. Probably because you're having more flub ups. Yeah, 100%. I can't argue against it. No, I don't think you could make an argument that vinyl sounds better. That's just the most hipster thing I've ever heard. It made each listen really special. And mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. That's cool, but it still doesn't sound better than vinyl. It just doesn't. I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, non-exploitation. I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find something you might like. Allow the auto mod. Instantly without reading it. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Ooh! Ooh! Purple flavor. That's a good question. Banana isn't here. It'll probably be banana. Not purple. Cookies and cream. If you could buy only one type of... Oh, he's like actually doing like a proper quiz. If you only buy one type of candle set for the rest of your life, what would it be? Daffodil, Mountain Spring, Camouflage, Summer Breeze, Spring Creek, Fireball, Power Violence, Cherry Blossom. Power Violence, Cherry Blossom. What's your favorite ambient sound? Rainbow and Alley, Star Trek Bridge ambience, Hearts of the Bone Chorus. Rain, what's your dream vacation spot? My backyard inside an active volcano, living off of the fat of land in Ibiza, or starting a new life in the Baltics inside an active volcano. What's your deepest, darkest fear? I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and that I've fabricated this universe? Saying you two when the weird tells you to enjoy your food. Let's go to the existential route, shall we? Matt, thanks for a moment.
What?
Oh, I know just the thing.
Oh.
I don't know what it means by Star Trek Bridge ambience. I hate Star Trek. Matt runs to the other side of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Trouble Will Find Me by The National. I know The National. I know that band. They did a cover of, oh fuck. They did a cover of a Beatles song anyway. It was really good. It was really, really good. You're gonna have to believe me. Lots of widdly ways. What the fuck are you talking about? The National have honed their Sega sound on album after album, and by this point they're all pros about feeling blue. The music is so amazing that it'll actually cheer you up. Whoa dude, thanks for the recommendation. It sounds exactly like the background noise in the bar. A lot of places sound like the bar. Ugh, please don't start talking about Star Trek in the chat. We just moved off of tuna and vinyl being better than every other type of fucking music. Media. You're gonna have a great time with it, I promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with just one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt? Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by That Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Tight. The cashier brings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. Phone, shut up. No, don't link me things while I'm streaming. What is wrong with you? No, don't do that. I love how Light Warrior just pops in with a beam me up Scully. Probably because it's the only thing he knows about Star Trek and he's trying to troll me. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh. Oh, here we go. Fucking... A Trekkie has to correct the person who says beam me up, Scully. Actually... Shatner never actually said beam me up, Scully. Oh my god. What is happening in my chat? The cashier rings my... I read this. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd? It's Cactus Jactor. He's being super fucking nerdy in my chat right now. That nerd is my buddy John. John, this beacon of human charm is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the very end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on? You know it. Are the Third Waves gonna do a special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on? Yeah, dude. We do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here. You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes. I mean, if you're not doing anything. The band name posters are lacking effort. A lot, and this isn't trying to be a cunt about the game. I've pointed this out numerous times. A lot of the background art is lacking effort. A lot of the background art looks like they colored over their first sketch. That's what it looks like to me. I don't like to show on things though, because it was probably like a labor of love by somebody. So, will Vacaville will be playing?
Hey.
If only. I finished paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been to a record shop like that since Vans has shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? Yeah. Silly game gwubs. But the art... Stop y'all. The art for the characters was really good, I think. In my humble opinion. What do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me, not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when listening to it. There's music that reminds me of my exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from.
Oh.
All that stuff, and listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was.
Oh.
And then that even reminds me of a younger me going to see my favourite band in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement. Like, we were so slick. Our parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. I don't believe that for one single second. I don't know about you. Do me too. Where'd you even get the pot? Where'd you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know.
Oh.
But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Ooh! Ooh! Now, you see, in real life, the marijuana does nothing to me. I do not smoke it. I am not a fan. It literally does nothing to me. And yes, I've tried it more than once by more than like one supplier. And it doesn't do anything to me. I can't tell the difference. Do you think I've never listened to a song on a fucking record player before? Are you okay? Are you high? I'm inclined to say, yeah, why not? Just be fucking crazy like that, you know. No puns! Banned. Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Molly's got a hookup, oh my god. Says to me, in an alley? In an alley? Near the coffee shop.
Hey.
It will be a nice change from the cocaine bender, you're correct. Okay, this is shitty AF. At least the music's lighthearted in the background though. Okay, if it turns out it's the Fez, you want to make a break for it and I'll take the hate. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. Yeah, drug dealers meet Nallies. Yeah, they do. They genuinely do. It's not a pun, it's a legitimate question. Why does the smell like a yellow apple? How is that a legit question? That you are lying, you're trolling me. Yeah, sure. But yeah, drug dealers 100% go down in alleys still. Not by Instagram, really? Do you think people are that... Well, lots of drug dealers are that moronic, but you still wouldn't do it on fucking social media. You realize that weed has been legalized in the state, right? I definitely knew that.
Hey.
But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We can find ourselves on the wrong end of a bad deal or a deal gone wrong. Just look out for Amanda. I swear.
What?
Well, the people you know are complete fucking morons, and I don't know why you're associating with them. I want fucking names after this stream, by the way. Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters, shrouded in darkness, is a leaf figure dressed in all black. If this is Robert, because we all know Robert's been fucking stalking me from date to date. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman. Oh my god, it's Lucien! It's Lucien! Oh my god. Our president will make sure weed too banned for life. Yeah, I want drug hookups. You're like so like many miles away from me. Many miles. I'm sure it'll be super convenient to get your fucking contacts. Surprised the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian Davian's on. No. Who sent you?
What?
We're cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the vets. Actually, Weasley. Prove you're cool. What? I need to know that you're down or I bolt. Show him that you're not wearing a wire. Impress him with your extensive knowledge of current drug lingo. Cite mutually assured destruction. Show him I'm not wearing a wire. I've seen this in cop movies before. I lift up my shirt to prove I'm not wearing a wire. Oh Jesus, put that away, please. No, not drug lingo. Look, it's fine, I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right, now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Alright. How much do you want? One drug, please.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
He means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much? One weed, please. 1 ounce, please. Oh my god, look here, take this and give me 10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened. I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a big whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sorry. That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get off of public property before we smoke this. Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Ooh, now weed isn't like known for making you like, you know, racy or anything, but still. We'll probably just say it or fucking passed out somewhere. Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at the gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Ooh, nice pad. Although that's awful. I could not get to the second floor of that house. I'm too crippled. I could not climb up that. Carmen is having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Oh.
Awesome, let's do some drugs in the same house as your daughter right now with all of her friends. What do you mean, how am I a dealer? I'm not a dealer. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That Lucian was dealing me drugs, not the other way around. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on the comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters and his record collection takes up the entire wall. I'm too crippled. I have the arthritis. I'm crippled with the arthritis. Whoa, what a collection. Been collecting my whole life. It's nice to finally get them all in one place, and after being on the road so much in my life, I had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Oh, my tonsils hurt. Sorry. They hurt real bad. My sister next to me, and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. Do you want me to do the honors? Please, it's your house. If you say so. Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco, Satan's lettuce, onto a piece of rolling paper. He starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Never was good at this.
Yeah, sounds great.
Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette. A joint? Come on, like, nobody is that fucking socially inept. He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think, and I take it. Well, let's open up the nug. Smoke some of that gateway drug. Smoke some of that gateway drug. I don't know if that's what people call it. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. Yeah, things just keep getting stronger and stronger, I am told. So you used to remember that stream for me because it was the same stream I've been told to go get cancer in. That was a fun night. I passed the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should I sing this much or am I just a baby?
What?
Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh god.
Hey.
Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces. Yeah, this is oregano. Oh my god. Has anybody ever seen Idle Hands? That movie? When, like, Devin's character runs out of weed, somebody tells him as a joke to roll, I think it's oregano. And apparently he's like, oh, it does the same thing, and he smokes it and he chokes to death. Did you just frantically Google all those other names for fucking joint and then paste them in? But yeah, that's probably been ripped straight from that movie. I sniffed the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off.
Hey, yeah.
Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. Welcome back. You know what? You're right. We sit and listen through the Death Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmen Cedar growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmen Cedar's mother. She died when Carmen Cedar was young. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age too. Oh, we finally know his name. I don't think it's ever been said before. His name's Alex. The only stoner movies you saw were the ones by Kevin Smith and Cheech and Chong. Watch How High. How High. How High. In my accent, that comes out terribly. How High is the best stoner movie of all time. No pineapple. Don't listen to him. How High is the best one. Remember that Cheech and Chong movie where Chong has a massive blunt? It's probably all of them. Probably all of them. And yeah, obligatory Seth Rogen film, I know. Sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age too. I can understand how hard it must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, Stillness the Dancing. Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in the band together?
Hey.
Yeah. That was the only reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We travelled the whole country in this rinky-dinky little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much of our songs meant to the kids, it was just incredible. Oh god, now we're talking just exclusively about drug movies and chat. Wow, that seems like a life some people would only dream of. It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in a van, all that stuff. So once she became pregnant with Carmen Cedar, we put down roots in our favourite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to go... I love talking about your fucking, like, ex-girlfriend, Matt. Like, it's my favourite right now. I totally love that you're divulging all this fucking just heartwarming information to me. Why is my fucking viewer list not coming up? There we go. I'm literally looking at my viewers right now to see, like, to beg somebody else. Electrical Longboard, Perkless Joe. If any of you would like to chime in at any point with something that isn't this fucking drug movie drivel. Spell iPod? No. Because it's probably going to be like a troll. And I don't want to be trolled. Yay, Perkless Joe talks, yay! You once fell in the fire pit? Tell me more. Tell me all about it, please. Divert this conversation, Joe. Thank you so much. Oh, stop talking about movies. I'm so sorry.
Man.
Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I've told people the same thing after Alex died. Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play? I'm out of practice. No, shut up! I'm banning everyone. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer. No way. You had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies. Except for Communist Manifesto. We broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers. Dude, that's so rad. What are you saying Bleach is the best manga? Bitch, you never read Bleach. You fucking watched the anime. You don't read manga. Oh, the lies right now. Matt pulls out the piano bench. Ska is trash? Oh, we're going to have a long conversation after this stream, boy. A long conversation. I think you're forgetting about a band who had continually amazing fucking songs every time they put something out. You're forgetting. I'm going to make you so red-faced after this. Give me some of that two-tone love. No, not fucking Rancid. Not Rancid. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe you. We have, like, had actual conversations just talking about how amazing this band is. I'll give you a little bit of time, and then I'll tell you. Oh man, let's see if I still got it. I sit down at the piano. Play that piano. Stick to your ska roots. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Go with a classic. I start playing Chopsticks. What a jam. The only good ska album is... No! 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 I'm still waiting for you to completely take back that ska thing that you said and remember that amazing band. Alright, buddy, can you top that?
Man.
I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Oh, come on. No, it's been a long time. Never too late to get back into it. I'm gonna drop it. Okay, buddy, sorry to put pressure on you. I mean, it's not a problem. It was good to watch you get back in touch with the music that flows through you. I learned to play that song when I was 15. Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it's late and decide that I need to go to bed. Matt walks me to my door. Let's never tell anybody about the oregano, okay? Dale, wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, so... Stop linking things! No! Do not link. I need to block that in my chat. Linking me to Star Trek things off stream. Linking people to terrible ska songs in stream. I think we'll be fine. Night, dude. I smile. Night. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swells around in her chair to face me and slumps down. It smells like pizza parlor in here. Yeah, finally you got it. Holy shit. Madness, you friggin' Egypts. How could you forget about Madness? Sami Zayn's theme also makes me insanely happy. But no, all of them are ska. You can't say, oh, they're the least ska, so like, that's what makes them good. Bitch, Madness were ska. What? Nothing. So, what's up?
Dad, I'm hungry. Wait, no.
Hi, you hungry? No! I'm Dad! Amanda collapses onto the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set that up. I spec it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire.
How was the record collecting?
They were a ska band, motherfucker. Get over it. Get over it. Wow. There's just the wrong opinions. All the wrong opinions in chat tonight. All the wrong opinions. Ew, by the way, also ew. It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band?
No way. Was he good?
I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight and it was amazing. He played piano for you? No, he actually didn't. I said I wouldn't push him and he didn't play it. Game. Yeah, I brought it up and that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop and he got all weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play some tunes there. Yeah, let me break out the glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off of the chord progression. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. Oh god. Oh god. What is acoustic punk? Get out of my face. Now you're just making stuff up. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter who is crying uncontrollably over the colours of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any colour they want, right? And that song is stuck in my head all night. Playing stuff on acoustic takes the punk out of it. Surely a good score though?
Yeah, man, that was some great stuff out there.
Okay. Explain to me this question. How did I get a B with Matt and also a B with Brian? How is that possible? Punk is not just about attitude. It is also a music genre. You're splitting hairs here. Punk is a way of life. You don't have to play punk music to play punk music. I know I smoked oregano, but it wasn't, or oregano, sorry, but it wasn't my fault. It was Lucian's fault. It was all fucking,
Welcome.
I'm going to spank that child.
Got dads.
So, whoops. 2 with Craig. 2 with Matt. 2 with Damien. 2 with Bran. 2 with Robert. Was trying really not to bring him up this stream because, yes, my heart is still in a million pieces. I don't belong to Bran. I don't belong to Brian. So it's only going to be Jay, your favourite of all time, Hugo, and Joseph left to do. I think it's actually good to leave Joseph for last because he is the most intriguing, so that'll be fun. Spice Girls were better than Sex Pistols. Fight me, IRL. Everybody just like instantly unsubscribes and unfollows me. But anyway, thank you so much for watching.
So much for watching.
I can't go on a third date with anybody because I'll show you what happens, okay? And I'm only using Robert as an example. There's no ulterior motives. I don't just want to look at his face for a long time or anything. This is what happens when I select message somebody. There is no third date. I have to commit. No, I don't save scum. I'm never going to save scum. Save scum. That's not a thing I've ever done. See, if I go to my save, or I just saved it. If I go to load, this is the only saved game I have. All the rest down here say autosave. And I have never loaded once from them. Oh, these are like all the other saves that I did as well. But I've never, you can see the dates on them. I have not saved scum once during this. So fucking suck a dick! I don't save scum. You've never seen it. It's never happened. But yeah, I commit after I have 2 hearts. So I have to get a second date with everybody. Yeah, the other saves, do you want me to just like, after every stream, just be like, whoop, okay, like, let's just leave. I guess I'll do everything all over again the next time. What the fuck? Fuck up. So every time you just save your game, your save's coming? Go get fucked. Sit on a deck. I'm not having this fucking bullying in my chat. I'm not a save scummer. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I promise I'm a nice, lovely, quiet Catholic girl in real life. Just, these guys know how to push my buttons. It's terrible, it's terrible. I don't know what to do. But anyway, I'll see ya pretty soon For more daddy age, I also need... Shut your cunt flaps. Cactus. I also need like another game suggestion, so phase 3. I also need a lobotomy. I definitely need some kind of CT scan on my brain because tonight has been inexcusable where my mouth is concerned. Can we just pretend I finished Donkey Kong 2? But yeah, game suggestions would be nice. Not Dark Souls. Go fuck yourself. Not Dark Souls, no. I want it to be something that I don't actually hate. I don't like Undertale that much. Honestly, I don't really stand for Undertale. Oh, fuck. Okay, can somebody remind me to like never bring up the fact that I want game suggestions when Jay's in the chat? Because I always forget about Drake. Oh, Thimbleweed! I could do that. That's a good shout. I could do that because I know one of the next games I'm going to be playing is Broken Sword, and that might be quite long as well. But I think Thimbleweeds... Is it slow? I was just about to say I thought it was like a faster experience, but apparently not. We'll see how it goes though. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go rest my brain, rest my poor little tonsils. I started Shovel Knight and never finished it. I could do Nier as well. Anyway, I need to go. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining me. Have a good night. Bye.